Recording. Okay, so animation. In our module, we have the console, but we skip on the console, but rather we focus on the Windows form because we will be creating the game. So we'll be using the form, Windows form. So in our I'll be using the Sharp Developer. So file, new solution. Take note that you have to choose the Windows application, not the console. So Windows application, and then for example, games. File name, games. Ito na lang gagawin ko. And then I will finish yung sample game natin. Okay, so we have the design. Let's say, I'll not be putting sub design. It's up to you for the design. I'll be putting the label here. And then we will animate the label. So based on our console, I mean in our module, we have the control location property. We'll be using the point method. So basically for the point method, we'll be getting this is two-dimensional, hindi siya 3D, two-dimensional. So we need the X and Y axis. I know naman na you have already a knowledge on what is X and Y axis, tama? Alam niyo na yung X and Y axis. That is in your math. May math kayo na X and Y axis. So we have the coordinate. Okay? So for example, here, in our property, wala yung property, properties, we have the location. Saan na si location? Or, yan. So we have the location here. It's 9479. So meaning the value of our X is 94 and then the value of our Y is 79. Gets? So if I will change the location, the value of our location, X and Y axis will be changed. Gets? Gets. So for example, we have the label 1. Sige. For the label 1, it will get the X-axis value. And then for the label 2 naman, that will be our Y-axis. I will change the font size so that you can see 16 font. Ayan. Again, for the label 1 will be the X. Try natin na kunin. We will get the value of our X-axis and then the label 2 will display the Y-axis ng label 3 of our label 3. Take note, the label 3 is 196. Gawin ko na lang siya ang kwan. 200, 150. Yan. Okay? Dapat, if I will run the program, get the x-axis of label 3, which is 200, and then the y-axis is 150. Paano na yun? Location. So, for the event, that is Windows open. Form load. Double click form load. Okay. Then location. So location, C# form, wala pala akong module. So label 1 dot text is equal to label 3 dot location dot x-axis. Let's try run. Cannot implicitly convert the type into string. This is a string, tama? And this is an integer. So we will create another variable for the string. For example, x is equal to label 3 dot location dot x-axis. Then what is the command to convert integer to string? Matanda nyo pa. To string? Oo. So, that to string. Then, open and close parenthesis, tama? So, that will be the value of our x and we'll be putting that in our label 1. Yan. Tama? So, nakuha niya yung value. It will get the value of our x-axis. Gets? Then next, for the y, hindi ko pala na-idagdag to sa module. Anyway, I'll be creating na lang another module for this one. Yeah. So, y-axis. Label 2. Label 2, display the y-axis. Run. Okay. So, nakukuha niya. Okay, that is the location of our label 3. Now, we will try to animate. Sir, magpagalawin? Magta-timer na ba tayo? Okay, for the meantime, we'll set the timer. Okay, sige. Okay, so we have the timer here to animate. Actually, we have a lot of methods on how to animate. This is one of the method. Okay? Timer. So, using the timer control. So, in our properties here, design, we have the timer. Select the timer, then put that in our form. We have the timer. Okay? So, based on our code, so we have the start method and then we have the stop method. Basahin nyo na lang. So, syntax, timer 1, start, and then for the stop method, timer 1 dot stop, start and stop. And then in our module, we have here form 1, but we can put that in our form load. So, event, again for the load here, one of the event, when we open our program or when we run the program and it will open our window, that is form load. Double click. So basically this is the form load. We will start our timer. Start natin yung timer. Okay? Then once we start the timer, let's create another program for the timer. Yan. So, timer tick. So, I'm using the looping statement here For loop is equal to 25. Then loop is less than or equal to 1,000. Okay. Run. Yung nga lang mabilis Uy, bakit? No, label 3. Supposedly that is label 3, not label 1. Pero mabilis siya. Hmm, anong ginawa natin dito? To slow down, or maybe interval. Interval 100. Pag 1,000, pero mabilis pa rin. Aha. 100. Then, so timer tick, C sharp, slow. Mhm. Anong ginawa ko dati dito? We use this leap. Pero bakit wala dito anyway? Uh, did we use this leap? Hindi. Uh, animation. Thread sleep. So, thread sleep 500. Ginamit natin na. Bakit ayaw yung thread sleep? Okay. Yan, nag-animate. Anyway, um, lagyan ko na lang yung isang account.
Sir, pwede po ba yung pag nag-press ka ng isang bot? Or,
Oh, yes.
so parang kayo, pwede ka rin every time na double this one. Pag kinuhold ba, sir, paulit-ulit siya.
Depende sa event na gagamitin mo. Later on, i-discuss ko din. Tapusin ko lang tong timer and then next will be yung key event na ang console sa keyboard. Okay, drive. Ayaw. Or, um, 'Using timer tick. Okay. And then, okay, so we have the thread sleep. Next, label 3 that location is equal to new point loop. $200. Okay. Okay. Label 3
Visible na naman yung tingnan mo.
Pababa. Bakit pababa siya?
Sir, capital X talaga.
Yeah, capital X. Yun yung suggestion niya, capital X. Bakit siya bumababa?
Sir, anong klaseng game yung ginagawa? Anong game yung ginagawa?
Ano na yung games na yun? I forgot. Anyway, ang gagawin natin is we have the target and then after that, we have the parang main character. Parang shooter.
Natatamahan sir.
Oh, pag natamaan niya yung target, then
Sir, may event din yung collision.
oh. So ayun nga, pag natamaan niya, then mag-score. Scoring. Okay, so here, one of the problem here is pababa. Bakit siya pababa? Down, going down. Ah, ganun lang siya. Ah, that why. Okay. All good. So here, what I did, it will get the current location of our y-axis. And then for the x-axis, it will loop. Kaya nag-a-animate siya. So from 25, nag-increment lang siya by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and so on until 1,000. Kaya siya nag-a-animate. Okay? Because every now and then, because of this one, it will set a new location. So, first, the value of our loop is 25. Pag nag-increment siya, 26 na, and then it will add here. So, kaya siya nag-change. Okay? Loop na siya. You cannot terminate here, but you can close na lang dito. And then, I use also the thread slip so that it will have an interval. Because if we don't have this one, masyadong mabilis. So, we'll be using the thread slip. Thread slip. Interval. So, in our module, bakit meron naman tayo? Oo.
Sleep mo na siya ng 10.
Yes. Yeah, meron dito yung slip. Yan. So, sleep method, suspend the current thread for the specified millisecond pala siya. So, millisecond. Okay. So, now, pero dapat sana kukunin niya yung exact until here. Dapat mag-stop siya dito.
Sir, kailangan ko ba i-implement yung mga yan sa lab? Hindi ko i-implement.
Yes. Kung kailangan.
Ay, pero kung hindi po masali sa lab, hindi naman.
Okay lang. Pag hindi naman kailangan, so hindi nyo na pwedeng gamitin. Huwag nyo na gamitin. Okay, so stop. Next, um, so we'll have another label for the target. Hindi, ka-copy paste ko na lang siya. Copy, oops. Copy paste. So label 4. So this will be our target. Location. Gawin ko na lang kaya. This will be 10, 1060, 160. Mhm. Wala, wala. Okay. Then,
Yung code niya. Bracket yung yung one.
Ah, 400, sorry. Okay, so this is a simple animation. Okay, so again, once the form is loaded, it will start the timer. Then next, in our timer tick, dito, I use the looping statement. Tingin ko lang. Yan. So, initial value of our loop is 25. And then the terminating value is 400. And then it will increment. By the way, do you have any questions sa looping? Okay, sige. Sabi nyo ha. And then here we have label 1.text, label 3.location.x to string. It will get the value of our x. Uy, close na yan. Nandyan si Dean. Okay, so our x-axis here, it will get the value, the x-axis, and then it will convert to string and then put that in our label 1. Yan. So this is our label 1, and then for the label 2, okay class, yung mga malalapit sa window, pakikuan pa yung mga games. Or else, makakandak board tayo. Or makakandak board kayo. Nakikita ni Din kanina, dumaan si Din. Huwag kayong mag-games kasi one of the rules and regulation of our laboratory is bawal mag-games. Or else, makakandak board kayo. Lalo na pag nakita ni Din. Anyway, yan. So, we have the X. Anyway, alam niyo na to, right? Alam niyo na yan. Paano gumanaw. Why I convert to string? Because this is a string. Why do I need the refresh? Kasi if we don't have the refresh, hindi siya uy, nagpapalit. Ah, okay.
So yung label na yung
Oo. Label 2 pala yun. Pag wala kasi yun, if we remove that code, hindi siya nagre-refresh. So, what I did, yan lang, para mag-refresh, and then, parang this is our, anong tawag doon? Yan, yung fire, for example, and then we have the target. Okay? Yan. Nag-stop. Bakit siya nag-stop?
ayaw ano.
Yan. So we don't have any problem with this one. We get the location of our label 3. So the label 3 is our Sabi na lang natin main character and then we have the target. Okay, sabi na lang natin gano'n. So, here, we have the loop. Again, the value of our loop is 25. This is x-axis. No, y. No, ito yung y. So, we have the x-axis. 25, then it will increment because of this one. Kaya siya nag-animate. We use the thread sleep para magkaroon ng interval. And then, ito, if label 3.location.y is equal to label 4.location.y, pag equal na sila, okay, so take note here, this is starting point, um, tanggalin ko muna to or gawin kong 100. Yun, nag-start siya ng 25, okay? Started 25 because of this one. X, Y, tama. Okay? So yan, and then, tama. So ito yung nag-increment. So 25, 26, 27. So if you notice, okay, gawin ko lang siyang 200 para mas makita natin. 25, then nag-increment. And then, if we have a condition here, yes, ito na yung collision event niya. So, if the location y of our label 3 and label 4 are the same, equal, then label 7 that text is equal to equal. Mag-change lang siya. Pero bakit 300 lang yun, no? Hanggang 399. So, if they are the same, yan, 399, nag-stop na. Then, 400, then mag-change siya ng label. 1. So, but then again, kailangan we have the counter. For the counter, it will, for the scoring, how can we do that? How?
Sir, counter lang.
Yung mag-score siya. So, for example, in our design,
Sir, isa ulit na if.
isang if ulit, which is true. Sabi na natin, label 8 will be the score. Pag nag-equal, it will increment by 1. Hirap mag-isip. Okay. Timer, pag nag-timer, and then, we have a condition here, di ba? If they are equal, so for example, let's try to put score is equal to score plus 1. Kasi it will increment. Pwedeng plus plus. Kasi increment by 1 lang naman siya. And then, our label 8. That text is equal to score. But integer siya, we have to convert. So, open and close parenthesis, that to string. Tama? But we have an error here because we don't have any first value of our score.
Sir, ano na lang? Ilabas yung...
Pwede yun. Dito kasi siya nag-increment. So, we should have initial value for the score. Dapat meron siyang initial value. In looping, no? Pwede ba dito? So, for example lang, int. This will be global kasi it is outside of our function or method. Try natin. So, int score is equal to 0. Ayun. Again, because this is outside of our functions or method, nagiging global na siya. Okay? Global variable. Alam ko inaantok na kayo, pero anyway, this is video recorded. This is global variable, meaning in every function or method, this is a function, this is a function or method, another function or method pa rin. Okay? So, pwede ko siyang kunin. I can use the value, I mean the variable. Kahit saan, because this is global. Global variable siya. Good. Oh, yung global declaration natin. So, the initial value of our score is 0. So, here, mag-i-increment siya if the location of our y, same, label 3 and label 4 are the same, then it will increment by 1. Let's try. Uy, bakit 0? Di ba dapat nang increment na siya?
399,400.
Oh.
Sir, baka yung type yung if loop less than or equal. Equal.
Anong gagawin?
Sir, hindi mo ba yung isang time on that.
Dito natin ilalagay yung teka lang, form load muna tayo. So, para makita natin. Here in our form load, label 8 that text is equal to score. Siyempre, open and close parenthesis, we have to convert that to string, open and close parenthesis. Para pag nag-load, it will, yan. So, here, kasi 399 siya, di ba? So, they are not equal. Pero dito, nag-equal na siya. But here, it didn't. Because, maybe, here.
Sir, baka yung
Or, bakit siya? Greater than or equal, so meaning that is 400. Sige. Suggestion. Anyone from the class? Suggestion. We have here, this is the question. Niran ko siya. So, in our code, kapag, this is our y-axis by the way. Kaya nag-move y-axis. If they are equal, I don't know how, pero this is the value of our y-axis. Yung malo kanina, that is 399. And then the label 4 is 400. If they are the same, then it will change the value. Kung napansin nyo. Okay, so again, we have the foreigner pala. Katagalog. So stop, then run. Yan. If you notice the level 7, it will change equal. Why? Because in our code, if they are equal. Okay? But the problem, okay, so we don't have any problem with that. But here, it should increment by 1. Dapat nag-increment. It should increment by 1 in score. Okay. So, what I did, this is global variable, global declaration, because that is outside of the functions. So, main form load, once the form is loaded, okay, it will get the value of our score, which is 0, and then display that in our label 8. Which is nakukuha niya, which is the initial value of our score, which is kanina, that is 0, tama? And then, we have the looping here, pero we have the condition here. So if label 3 the location y is equal to label 4 the location y, they're the same, increment by 1. Yung na lang, it didn't increment by 1. If you notice, it didn't. Label 8 that text score to string, convert to string because the default data type of the label 8 is string, so we use. Ito, we don't have any problem with that. Pero we have
Sir,
problem.
sir, di po ba, change na po yung score plus plus na lang equal? Or kailangan yung score?
Okay. Pag score plus plus, yeah, you're correct. 370. Bakit 376? Eh, di pa naman siya nag-equal. Right? If they are equal. Let me remove muna this one. What will happen? Kasi ganito siya. So, score plus 1, right? $376. Why? Pero wala ditong increment eh. We don't have any increment here. Label 8 dot refresh. Label label 7 dot refresh. Sumasabay siya sa loop, right? Supposedly hindi.
Pansin ko minus 25.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Gets because this is 0. Minus 25 if you notice because of this one.
Hindi increment sa loob.
Oh, nag-increment siya sa looping. Well, in fact, hindi pa naman natin namimit ito. This is equal, right? Nag-equal na ba siya?
Ay, sir.
Okay.
Equal yung y-axis nila. Yung x yung hindi. Sir, baka x yung gagawin dyan.
Tama. So, X.
X.
Ayan. Okay, at least, di ba, ang hirap mag-isip. Okay, let's try. Ay, very good. Oh, kasi always the same lang yung value of dy. Kaya nag-increment, right? Kung ano? Bakit? Wait lang.
Sir, yung x dito eh. Parang
Oh, di ba? The x-axis is this one.
Oo, sir.
And this is our y-axis.
Parehas sila sir. Nasa isang part lang sila. Sa x.
Okay. Okay, now, we solve the problem. Gawin natin siyang interactive. Okay, it increment by 1. Okay. And then, sige. We'll use another event. Wait. Hindi, mamaya ko na lang ka-copy paste. That is for the animation, okay? Yan, we don't have any problem with the animation. Magana. Next, key press. Okay, sige, key press. Console, wag na tayo mag-console. Let's proceed with the Windows programming. So, key press event. Okay, so how do I detect key press in C Sharp? So, we have the key press, key down, and key up. Ito yung tinatanong mo kanina. So, it's up to you if key press or key down and key up. Depends. So, later on. Yun, key down. So, let's try. Form, design. Click the form here. Right click, please. Right click. Ayan. Properties. Take note, nasa main form tayo. This is main form. This is label 8. Dapat main form. So, you have to select this one. And then, event. And then, here we have key press down. We have key press, we have key up. Anyway, key press down. Double click. Main form key down. Ito yung sa keyboard. Okay, so here again you need to have these key event arguments. Okay? Then E meaning that is the key argument. It will wait for our command in our keyboard. If enter, message box. Okay, so message box shows enter key pressed. Play. Kapag enter, okay, so kasi nag-loop siya agad siya.
Sir, paano?
Pag nag-key press tayo, saka siya gagalaw. Okay. Okay. Gagalaw siya kapag nag-key press na tayo. Pero okay. Pwede rin nating tanggalin dito because this is our form load. Right? Nandito yung timer dead start. Right? If we will be putting that in our key press, what will happen? Let's try. I will remove the message box show. Okay, nothing happened. But if I will press the key, enter, move. Gets? Okay, good. Hirap pag-isip, no? Okay, so now, here we have the key enter, we have key left. Pag left key naman, so for example here, pag left key, left key. So gagana siya. Okay. Now, let's try to move muna. Kuan muna to. X muna siya. Do not start the timer. Label 3 dot location is equal to new point so label syempre kunin mo muna we have to get the label 3 dot location dot x axis minus 1 then
Why pala sir pag ano?
so this is x and then
So, yan, bakit ganun? X1.
Yeah, label yan. Label 3 dot location dot y minus 1. Right? Okay, let's try.
Sir, bakit dalawa? X.
It will get the current value of our x. Left yun, no? Up naman.
Sir, X, may X kasi.
Ha? Pero this is the current location of our x.
Sir, try mo alis.
Yeah, it should have a value. Okay. Label 3, location, ito yun eh, 10.
Sir, kasi, what if, yun lang yung change may
Kasi the property of the point should have two, the x and y axis. Kapag isa lang, kaya ba niya? Wala, naglolo ko. Because we don't have any value for example, 10. Play. So, nasa 10 lang siya. If we will change this one, so for example, 50, andito siya, then, so first, you have to get the current position of our x ng J level 3. I mean J level, label 3. So, label 3 that location that x para it will get the value.
So, what if yung X na lang yung minus?
Yan. So, tama ba? Minus 1. And yung y retain. Ay, left. Tama, left na. Okay. Let's create another point. Another condition. Oo nga eh. No? Parang naliliw ano, X. Anyway.
Yung Y minus 1.
Oo nga eh. So, supposedly, X yun. Kasi yung kanya. Yung X. X is yung pataas, right? O, tama naman,
X
X.
plus 1, yun yung mataas.
Pan muna, up. Key dot up. Key plus 1.
Yan pa, right?
Paray. Hindi kasi Y. Y. Diba? Kaya lang. MS Paint para mapantaya. This is the Y axis. Then this is the X axis. Tama? Ganyan siya, di ba? Yan. So, pero this is the Y. And this is the X. Yung pababa. Okay. X and Y.
Baliktad ka, pre.
Y. Ito yung X. So, ito yung X. Huh? Okay, anyway. So, gets na? Okay. And this is our Y.
Okay na sir.
So, yan. Visualize. Stop.
Up 5 plus.
So, here, same.
5 plus. Baliktad. 5 yung sa taas.
Hindi. Hindi siya plus, which is minus.
Y pala yung sa taas.
Oo. Ito
Ito
yung pataas, y.
Y pala.
So, nagma-minus siya para tumaas, right? Pagma-minus. Kasi, so for example, by the way, dito, the starting is 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. Ay,
Plus, sir. Pero pag nag-plus, bumababa eh. Yung B.
or baka baliktad.
Baliktad natin yung declaration.
Oh, new. Pag ganyan. Ito yung nalito na ako. Wait. Sige, kunin natin yung exact. Ganyan, di ba? And then, here, sa gitna niya, this is 0. Tama? This is the x-axis. And this is the y. So, pag pataas, that is minus.
Sir, pero yung nangyayari dyan, baliktad.
Oo nga. Ano?
Sir, tumaas. Sir, baka.
Oh, kasi nag-negative ako doon, minus 1.
Wait, baliktad. Sir, baka baliktad yung variable.
Hindi, no. Okay.
So, baka ganyan talaga dyan. Inverted.
The current location,
It's either baliktad yung graph or baliktad yung variable. Kasi yung graph, sir, babaliktad. In a sense na yung ibang normal graph is pataas.
oo nga.
Baka naka-reverse.
Yes, siguro nga. Wait,
Ay, wait lang, sir. Di ba yung value ng ano kayo? Ng y ngayon is 150.
yes. Tama. Check lang natin. Ilalagay ko siya sa form load so that we can see the correct value. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. And then, ilalagay ko din siya kay
So, walang
dapat pala naglagay ako doon ng anyway, saan ko nilagay yun? Ito, to. Para makita natin the correct value. Yan. Run. Up. Kuha.
Oo, sir, ang nasa taas yung 0.
Okay. Again, play. This is the x-axis. Ay, wait. Y-axis. This is the y-axis.
Sir, ganyan siya. Hindi siya exactly gitna. Baliktad.
Oo. Okay. So, hindi siya exactly na gitna. So, for example, minus 1. Nagwa-minus. The y-axis. So, pag pataas, ayan. Kaya nag-decrement. Minus.
And then if you change that to plus, it will go down.
Oo. Pag plus, okay? Pero down dapat yon. Okay. So, that is minus. And then we will create another that down, then plus down, wala pa yung left. So let's right pala. So we have the left already. Then right. Pag right, x or y? X plus minus. Okay.
Nakacheck ka na ng attendance.
Yes. Mamaya, i-check ulit. Tapusin ko lang. Oo. Balsita. Okay, good. Again, in our code, pero nasa timer tick siya, di ba? Okay, sige. Try natin. Let's put this one, copy, then let's put that in our left or right? Right. Yung score.
So, hindi pa sa labas.
Ito siya eh.
Kasi, sir, yung window mismo yung ano. Sa labas. Hindi mo ba?
Pero ilalagay natin siya sa loob kasi nasa once we press the key, for example this one, kapag they are the same, for example 400, increment by 1.
Sir, bakit sa left?
Eh, right.
Hindi ko ba sa labas? Sa labas nila. Sa mismong main form.
Kapag nasa main form siya, try natin. Di ba plus 5? Wait lang. Pwede ko bang plus para mabilis. Plus 5. Okay. O yun, nag-increment. So, pwede. And then, kapag ayun, nag-increment siya. Balik natin. Then, uy, hindi na ito magkakon.
Sir, bawasan.
Wala. So, kasi,
Plus 1 lang yun.
oo nga eh. Ayun, ayun na. Ayun. So, working na. Okay, all good. Okay, so another, last topic. If you notice here, we have duplicated code. Ano yung duplicated code natin? Like, for example, this one, this is duplicated. You can create your own function. So, for example,
Ayong constant, sir.
like, for example, ano ba yun?
Private control.
Pwede bang ganyan? So, we created a function. Pero wag sa timer. Then, Small letter. Or mag-error. Mag-error, no. Public. Ano na mag-call ito ulit? Or
Sir, yung inaano sa akin yung Facebook.
public void.
Private constant.
Private constant. Ganyan?
Private.
Ay, no. So, private.
Palabas ko. Chat yung mga hindi concise.
Try ko lang yung isa. Okay. So, yung location niya, it will display the current X and Y axis, right? So, we created this one so that it will uh, ano na yung kinopin natin? Level 1, level 2, 5, and 6. Level 1, ito rin, right? So, we remove para hindi na siya duplicated. Okay? And also, saan pa natin ginamit?
Sa baba.
Ito rin, right? Yung main.
Lang sa 6.
And then also, ito, dito marami dito.
Saan na tawag doon?
Function. We created our own function. Ay, God. Location, location, open and close parentheses. Ito kasi, if you notice, this is a function also, refresh. But then again, this refresh function is pre-generated in our IDE program. Here, we created our own function. Okay. 38. Line 38. Yung semicolon. Forgot.
So yan po.
Meron pa to. Try. Paano pag nasa baba? For example, yan. The y-axis is 45. Mag-increment pa rin siya?
Alam mo.
Nag-increment pa rin, di ba?
Sir, kasi yung Y lang yung
So, for that,
or I and X and Y.
dito, di ba? So, and
And equal to location Y.
y.
Score yun, sir, yung nag-increment.
Y.
Yun, sir, yung zero. Score yun.
So, for example, they're not the same. Wala. Pero, bakit
Kasi plus 5 yung rights.
Oo. Yan. 50. Arrow. Ayun, good.
Walang explanation ng
Ha?
ba't siya nag-iing
Wala ka kasi kanina. Scoring. So, for example, here, we have, yan, score is equal to 0. Initial value of our score is 0. But,
yan, score.
if the x-axis of our label 3 and then the x-axis of our label 4 are the same, equal siya, and we use the end logical, the label 3, location y, this time y naman siya, and then location y again, they are the same. If they are the same, then increment score by 1. Okay? And then the label 8, that text score, which is ito yung label 8. Okay? To string. We use the refresh kasi if we don't have the refresh, it will not update. Okay? And then we use for the label 7, that is equal. This one. It will change the text into equal. Okay, all good. Meron pa ba? There. Ay, dapat pala select. Okay, sige.
Attendance daw, sir.
Ikuan ko muna to. Sample code.
Blue.
Or lahat na lang. Kasi kunin niya lahat. This one is the keyPress. Ni siya. Yep.
Yes, sir. So I think for the attendance,
I'll be checking that later on.
have you checked it?
I'll be checking again.
Okay.
This is using the timer tick.
Sir?
I'm recording. Timer tick, sample code. Ano yung timer natin kanina? That enter.
Sir, short development lang ang gagamitin.
Hmm.
Kasi yun lang, ano lang sir.
Oh, yun na lang. Mas
Hindi
madali.
visual studio.
Pwede din naman, pero mas madali yung
Ba? Hindi
same,
siya same sir sa visual studio.
same, same lang. Kaso nga lang, mas user-friendly ang self-develop.
Kumbaga pag gumawa ka sa form sir, automatic din pa rin na may code na lalabas.
Oo.